We are less than a month away now from the start of the holiday shopping season, and consumers are expected to spend big online. According to data from Adobe Analytics, U.S. online sales are projected to hit more than $253 billion between November 1st and December 31st. That is a 5.3% increase from that same time period in 2024. Now, despite it not officially being the holiday shopping season, Adobe does expect some people to start early and to take advantage of some big October discounts. That includes during Amazon's Prime Day event, which runs October 7th and 8th, so tomorrow and Wednesday. Adobe forecasts $9 billion will be spent those days alone, up more than 6% from last year. And for a breakdown of some of the best deals out there, CNET's Director of Commerce Content, Russell Hawley, joins us now. Russell, thanks for being with us here to talk about shopping, always one of my favorite topics. Amazon, though, it is not the only company with deals this week. Walmart also has specials from today through October 12th. Target has specials all week long. So as a consumer, what is the best way for us to take advantage of these deals?
I think the best thing to start with is to kind of know ahead of time what it is that you're looking for. It's really difficult to browse a lot of these things now because there are just so many different things to choose from. And, the kind of the old adage about companies raising prices so that they can lower them during sales is just as true now as it was, 20 years ago. So knowing what you're looking for ahead of time and being able to kind of verify that what you're getting is actually on sale is a really significant place to start.
I know it's always like you want to strategize to do this well, especially laptops, smartphones, televisions. Those are always incredibly popular for the holidays. What is your best advice on when to buy those kinds of electronics between now and the new year?
I think a really interesting, data point that we've tracked over the last couple of years is that prices don't fluctuate as much as you might think between now, this Prime Day event that's coming up and the end of the year. A lot of people think that Black Friday is kind of the only time of year that you can buy a lot of these things, and that's just not the case anymore. There's just a lot of these things that will be on sale with maybe a $5 or $10 difference, between now and the end of the year, with a couple of very unique exceptions that would be available, either based on a subscription service or something that's quite limited in access.
So, Russell, something is a little different this year. Of course, it is a big T. Tariffs. How are those going to be impacting shopping habits?
There's a couple different ways that we know that tariffs are going to impact, especially if you're shopping for younger kids. We know that there are quite a few manufacturers who are opting to not put things like batteries, in toy boxes this year. So make sure that you have batteries on hand so that you're not one of those parents on Christmas Day who, has to run out and look for batteries. The other thing we're seeing is that, video games and especially accessories for video games, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo have all increased prices this year, citing tariffs. The only exception to that is the new Nintendo Switch 2, which for the moment is at its regular price, but Nintendo has not rolled out a price hike for that before the end of the year.
All right, Russell Hawley, thank you very much. We appreciate your time here.
Thanks for having me.